Hello, in this video we are going to look at visibility specifiers. So up till now we've just used the default specifier. So if you hover over this, we begin these errors. No visibility specifier defaulting to public. So by default functions are set to public and variables are set to internal. So that's just something to bear in mind. And yeah, they've just been been set to public. So what I'm going to do is create a new contract to demonstrate the differences between the different visibility specifiers. If you programmed in other languages such as C++, you will feel right at home. If you haven't, don't worry, we're going to be covering all of it. So there's public, private, internal, and external. So I'm just going to deal with methods, but the actual process, the definition, the use of it is the same for variables as well. So let's write a function. I'll call it function1. And what I'm going to do to specify the actual visibility, you just put it here. So I'm going to put public. I bet you put it here. I don't know why I thought you put it there. Mistake on my part. Pretty sure there's another language where you put it there. So let's rename these. The errors is popped up because we've got duplicate method, but we don't anymore. So this will change to private. I'll change this one to internal. And I'll change this one to external. Okay. So public means it can be accessed anywhere. So I could access it here. So I could do function1. That works a-okay. I could, let's say, create a simple contract. So I could do simple, let's call it S1 equals new simple, like so. And in here, I could just put S1.function1. That works fine. Public works anywhere. And it also works in contracts that have inherited it. So I'll just create a contract quickly that inherits from it. So contract, simple, inherit. And in here, I'm just going to put, I'll go inherit is simple. And then I'm going to put function1. I'll just call it function alpha. Function alpha. Go. That's not good. Let me just need to activate it. I'll put that down there. So let's pretend we didn't see that. Okay, so function alpha. We can do function1 like so. So it works fine. It works in its, obviously in its own contract, in contracts that inherit from it, and in a contract that has a instance of that contract. So let's move on to function2. Function2 can, let's just put it here, function2, because it's private, it can be used within the contract that is declared. Can it be used within a contract that is inheriting from it? No. It can only be used within the contract it is. I'll leave it like this. So you can see all the errors. Function2. And as you can see, that causes, that's not causing, it's weird that is not causing an error. S1.function2. Yeah, that's weird. That's fine. I think it's just the internal. So if I go to the internal and I do function3, it works fine internally. If I put it function3 here, that works fine as well because it can work in inherited method. S1.function3. that's the reason why it wasn't getting the error. So yeah, the error should appear. So function 2 shouldn't work because it's private. Function 3 also won't work because it's just set to internal. So that's another one. But internal can work in a inherited function as well compared to private. So private is the most locked down, public is the most open, and internal, external are intermediaries. So let me show you function 4. So function 4, it doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because it's saying it can only be used externally. So this is great if you create a method and you don't want to accidentally use it within the contract. If you explicitly for let's say in one instance want to override this, put this dot. This keyword just refers to this current contract. And if I go into here and I put function 4, we get undeclared identifier. It doesn't work. If I put this dot, that works because again, because it's inheriting from it. Simple inherit contract is technically like it's simple. If I do it in here, f1 dot function 4, that works because it's specified to external. And that's it for visibility specifiers. And you can think of your scope as well. That's what it's sometimes called in other programming languages. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. As an extra task, modify variables to do the same, and you would just do something like that. You would put it after the data type. And as usual, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.